Hello, valued viewers. I hope you're all doing very well. On the 2nd of October this year, Iran launched more than 180 ballistic missiles against targets in Israel. Israel has vowed to respond. It's widely speculated that the most likely response will be an Israeli strike on Kharg Island in the Persian Gulf. Kharg is a 5-mile by 3-mile island, 20 miles off Iran's mainland. It processes more than 90% of Iran's oil exports to the world. So a substantial strike on the oil facilities on Kharg would seriously damage Iran. We've had to figure out how Israeli strike aircraft might be able to execute this long-range mission. If no sovereign airspace were to be infringed, then the only route would be Route 1 shown on the left here. This is an enormous 8,000-mile round trip which would require numerous refuelings and be a huge logistical challenge. We think it's much more likely that Israel would fly through Jordanian and Saudi airspace and take a more direct route. As you can see with Route 2 on the right here, this would cut mission distance down to around 2,000 miles. Bearing in mind the heavy weapon load required, at least one fuel stop will still be required. We think air-to-air refuelling would be tactically optimal, and bearing in mind that the Saudis use compatible aerial tankers, we're going to assume that a deal could be done to allow this. I'll now pass back to Kat for the briefing.
Thank you, Matrix viewers. I'm just recovering from the flu at the moment, so my voice is a bit bad, but we'll push on. So we'll be starting from Ramat David, an Israeli Air Force base here. The strike will contain first 2 flights of F-35Is. Each F-35 flown by AI today will be in stealth configuration without these pylons and have just 4 weapons in their internal bay. Those will be anti-radiation weapons, AGM-80H Gulf, ARGM-ERs. These F-35s will be flying ahead and will be for SAM suppression. My humans today will fly a 4th gen contingent. We'll have F-15s and F-16s. The F-15s will be the bombers. They will take 3 fuel tanks because obviously we're going 2,000 miles, self-defense AMRAAMs and 12 500-pound bombs. The F-16Is today will be full air-to-air configuration, AMRAAMs and fuel tanks again for the long range. As Matrix said, we will take off. We've struck a deal to transition through Jordanian airspace and then enter Saudi airspace. Now at this point, we've reached the limit of this part of the terrain in DCS, so we have to switch over to a separate map. So over to the Persian Gulf we go. So we plan to air-to-air refuel from a Saudi tanker or multiple Saudi tankers around here, transition east a further 300 miles and of course hit Kharg Island. But alas, Kharg Island doesn't actually exist in DCS for reasons we don't really understand. I've had to just draw it in there. So we can't bomb it. So instead we need to find a similar island that we can pretend is Kharg. I've gone 400 miles southeast down here in the Persian Gulf and selected Siri Island. It's about the same size. It also has a runway the same as Kharg. This is going to be Kharg Island for today. So because the target is in a different position, we need to adjust our flight path. So our flight path today is going to be coming from here. We've shifted the Saudi tanker 400 miles southeast to here. We'll be tanking off the tanker here, just off Qatar. We'll then be ingressing a further 200 or so miles to the target. Speaking of the target, we had to add the Iranian defences on the island. I did some basic online research and was very disappointed to find that at least public source shows that the island is very badly defended with only minor SAM systems. This doesn't make any sense to me because it's such a tactically important island for Iran, why there would not be heavy defences on the island. So we want a challenge in this mission, so I've changed the roleplay. What I've done is I've said that Iran realises this attack is coming, and so they've quickly moved 2 very potent Russian-built S-400 long-range SAM systems to the island. One there and one there. The range of the site against non-stealth aircraft is 160 miles, as you can see this range ring here. So guys, after our refueling, we'll meet up again with the F-35s and ingress. Now the F-35s are stealth aircraft. They will not be shot at 160 miles. They'll only be shot at by the S-400 at about 40 miles, as shown by this yellow range ring here. So, as we follow the F-35 towards the 160 mile marker here, the F-35s will stay high at 40,000 feet because they can. Us in our 4th gen jets will go low down to 500 feet or lower and shadow below them. This allows us to fly within the SAM net without being shot. The F-35s will work their way towards the yellow ring here. 20 miles away from it, they'll go to max power, go from 500 knots to their max speed of Mach 1.6. At that point, they'll fire all of their Arkham ERs off, a total of 48 Arkham ERs, 24 at each S400 battery. Now that may seem overkill, and it probably is, 12 F-35s for this, but what I didn't want to do is come all this way, 2,000 miles, and find that we couldn't actually take the S400s out, and we'd have to turn around at that point, obviously, and just go home. So I've gone for overkill. Let's make sure we can take these sites down. Once the 35s have shot their missiles, they'll turn around and go straight home. Assuming that the missiles do take down the S400s, then we have free reign on the island. We can climb to whatever altitude we want and attack our Kharg island. The target today are the oil storage centres, which I've modelled here. Guys, we're just going to do as much damage to the oil storage as possible. There will be other Iranian defence to worry about. Elements of their air force will be in play as soon as they realise what's going on. As soon as the first missiles start arriving on the island, then the air force will start scrambling from Lavan here. MiG-29s will start scrambling from Bandar Abbas here. F-14s will start scrambling, so that's something we've got to take into account, and that's why we're bringing the Sufas with us to defend us in air-to-air. When defending in air-to-air, it's important to understand that there are other Iranian SAMs in play. You can see these other range rings here, indigenous sites that need to be taken into account. So when you defend against those aircraft, be careful not to stray into those SAMnets, guys. They will make your life very difficult, so just be a bit careful. Once we've deposited all of our bombs and defended from any threats that we have to in the immediacy, then we'll turn around and retrace our steps. We'll top off our tanks again at the tanker and we'll head home 2,000 miles. And that's the mission, guys. Any predictions?
I think in the real case, it would probably be fairly straightforward for the Israelis. The job done.
Roger. I mean, in the real case, you would probably do the bombing with the F-35s as well, and that would be a much easier way of doing things, but we don't do things the easy way, do we, guys? Welcome in, viewers. Today's Israeli pilots, Simba, Matrix, Dark, me, Bird, Cannibal. Hello, boys.
Hello.
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 Two F-15s, 3 F-16s. Simba, open the canopy. I want to hear these babies. Go. And turn the aircon down, Plex. What time is it? Mission time is currently, viewers, 0600. Go F-35Is. Look how small they look.
I think I would quite like to have a go in one of those.
Yeah, right. They do look quite fun, don't
It's just the thought you can swan around behind enemy lines and not be spotted.
Yes.
And all that kit on board.
And they really can. They've flown through Iran airspace before.
Isn't there something about their helmets like $300,000 because it's literally designed for that one pilot?
Yeah, they're tailored to each pilot, specially made, and the electronics in them are really quite something. Of course, the other thing about the helmet is it still has to withstand ejection forces.
Probably only one.
I don't know, if it was $300,000, you might want it for more than one.
F-16s, taxi. Huh. What about that?
Interesting.
Yes.
Server lag.
Server lag, apparently.
Actually, I blame that on the hurricane that passes through Florida.
F-15s, let's go. Canopy down. Right, viewers, we've got a long way to go. 1,000 miles to get to that tanker, but we also have, if I can find my fuel load, where the hell is the fuel load? There it is.
It's going to be, yep,
34
steam gauge.
£1,000. What a plane this is. £34,000.
Really good at drinking, eh?
How much did the F-16s go?
13 and change.
Roger.
Should be about 14.
In case I didn't say, I'm in the back of the F-15. I'm not very well, so I don't want to fly, so Simba's flying me about. Guys, just follow the F-35s, please. Well, at least we get to see lots of countryside. We get to see 50 miles of Israel. We get to see 400 miles of Jordan. we get to see 1,300 miles of Saudi Arabia, a bit of Persian Gulf, and then Kharg Island, which isn't actually Kharg Island.
Well, in that case, we get to do a little countryside rearrangement.
Yes. Welcome back, viewers. We've covered an awful long way. It's now 8:05 in the morning. We've got 13,000 pounds of fuel, so about a third of fuel. We're with the F-35s. We're in Saudi Arabia, heading towards the Persian Gulf. Wow. It's amazing. We've got 1,000 miles with all these bombs on and still have a third fuel. Ladies and gentlemen, the F-15. And no one's crashed into each other yet.
Just give it time.
Give it time indeed. Right, oh look, there's Qatar. There's Qatar, viewers. So we need to think about refuelling. I suspect he's probably about, I don't know, 30 miles off the nose now. Simba, make contact with Tankerplex. And then find Tankerplex. The F-35s are much more fuel efficient than these 4th-gen aircraft, viewers, at these cruise speeds. Also, they don't have any drag. They've got 4 internal missiles, so they're much more slippery than us.
Twist him in case you want to see him through the hood.
How did you remember how to twist something in this plane? It's bloody impossible.
Because it was the only way to stop stuff from jamming when it first came out.
Hello, Mr. Tanker. You are a Saudi tanker. Alright, stick it in, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, refueling, completely refueling 5 4th-gen jets from scratch. It's going to take literally forever.
Half an hour, probably.
Your job to keep an eye on the fuel meter and report to me.
Yeah, that's something I can do. 13,000, 21,000 pounds of fuel. I mean, that's 10 tons of fuel we're taking on. As much as a bus worth of fuel. These tankers, viewers, use a pressurized system where they actually blow the fuel into you. That's why I have this kind of this solid boom. It can blow at 6,000 pounds per minute, right? I'm missing an F-16. Where are you?
Oh, I'm just staying back while I do my server lag.
Come 1,000 miles in front of you. What's the matter with you, bird? Everyone else is fine.
Hurricane. There's a hurricane that's passing through Florida, and its internet probably passes through Florida.
How embarrassing for you, bird. See the F-35s over there. Alright, that'll be the hurricane bird. That should be fun when it comes to wear, right?
Yeah.
Right, £18,000. Time, 8:12 in the morning. Iran will never expect this. So the reason we're not, when I was planning this mission, I thought originally I was going to go and land at the US base in Qatar and refuel that way. It's just easier than having to do this, which is not very easy. But the boys said, hang on, wouldn't there be Iranian spies in Qatar that would see a massive Israeli strike package landing and know what's going to happen? And then, yeah, it's fair enough. So hence we're going to refuel at 40,000 feet or whatever above Saudi, where we can't be spotted. We are at £22,000. Whoop, whoop. I can see some of the stick movements. You see that, viewers? The sticks are physically linked, which I always thought was a stupid idea, because if the guy in the back got bored, which he will, he's going to nudge that stick with his leg by accident, smash, aeroplane crashes.
Is it physically possibly bored in the back of an F-15?
I bet it is when you do it every day.
My question is, don't they have to use some of the HOTAS commands on the stick while they're in the back while the pilot's flying, or?
No, that's why they have the 2 sticks on the sides.
Oh, there's a stick on each side, that's right.
Woohoo! £26,000. Nice one. Not far to go now.
Now it's just praying that the tanks fill equal and I don't get like heavy to one side.
I'm just happy that it seems like the tanks have a decent fill rate. On the F4, it takes forever to fill the last bit.
£30,000. We're almost there. 8:15. I forgot what our time on target is. Our time on target was 9:30. So we've still got an hour and a quarter for our time on target. Getting dangerously close now. A few £100 to go. I hope this tanker carries enough fuel for us. Hey! Well done, Simba. Not a single disconnect. 18, whatever that was, £21,000. Alright. Viewers, we've got to do that 5 more friggin' times now. Yeah, we're done. We're all done, viewers. Alright, we're fueled. Dark, because Dark's a freaking idiot, pushed the wrong button on his aeroplane and dropped his fuel tanks. So that's going to be him problem, but otherwise I think we're all done. Simba, to our 9 o'clock. There are some cons on our left. That is the F-35, so you take a left and go get with them, please. Well done, everyone.
Low altitude.
It's for aerodynamic reasons.
You want to be stripped down for your air-to-air fighting, don't you?
Oh yeah, ready to dogfight.
Well, someone's definitely going to be landing at Qatar on the way home.
Welcome back, viewers. We've got back with the F-35s and they've moved into a kind of sexy Star Wars-esque attack formation.
I like to call it the Flying V. That might be the hockey player.
Right, viewers, we have a total of 160 nautical miles to go to the target, of which we have 2 of these nasty S-400 sites. 4th gen, please get down to as low as you dare. F-35s, you stay up high. Oh, let's set this plane up. Armament. Whoops, wrong button already. That. So we've got 12 bombs each. We need 1 bomb on each fuel bowser, Simba, so it's going to take about 10 minutes to do. I've got the C-dip set. Should be okay. Right, so open that. So TSD set up there. There's us. That's where we refueled, and that is our kind of fictitious Kharg Island. Down to £33,000 of fuel, but that's fine. Time now. Our call that is 13 minutes past 9 in the morning. Time on target is 9:30, so 1/4 hour to go, guys.
Do you have a preferred speed?
500 knots ground speed, that would be great, which is the same as airspeed down here. So 500 knots. No faster because we'll get ahead of the F-35s, which will become problematic for us, guys. I can assure you that.
You planning to do more than one pass?
Yes, we'll be on station for a long time. Aha, Bird's back with us, finally.
Yeah, 20 feet.
Distance to target 120 nautical miles. And the only problem with being down here is our fuel burn rate is very... In fact, what is our fuel burn rate, Simba?
6,400 an engine.
6,400, so that's 1,300, 13,000 pounds per hour. This is going to be a 1/4 hour ingress. No, it's fine. We'll be using about 4,000 pounds.
Plenty of gas. We've got enough for about an hour and 40 minutes.
Yep.
I'm so happy for you guys with all your lovely fuel.
Well,
I'm so happy for you, Bird, with all of yours.
Dark's the real one. He just loves pressing those buttons, guys.
You know, I should really move the master arm, the jettison, and the fueling door away from each other a little.
I just realised the super stealthy strike F-35s, and I put them so that they're contrailing, so they got 12 contrails. Luckily, Iranians, like dogs, can't look up. Otherwise, they would definitely see that coming towards them. Ah, viewers, until you run these missions, sometimes you just don't think about these things.
I mean, I guess in real life also this would be done at night time.
Yes, any stealth strike in the world ever, it will be done at night time, obviously, because you'd be crazy not to. The night missions in DCS are on YouTube are not so good. So. Oh, why didn't I go for a wee before we set off, guys? Oh.
Well, there's a pedal pack.
Maybe.
You mean the 2-liter next to his computer?
Yes, sure. I thought this was real dark. I thought we were real pilots.
You mean you don't use the pilot diaper?
Pilot diaper. 72 miles from target, and they're about to accelerate.
The F-15 is such a pretty bird.
Especially when you're escorted by 2 F-16s.
I was going to say when you take those conformals off.
I remember seeing the American bicentennial F-15 Farnborough in 1976 taking off in a dark, thunderstormy sky. Looked absolutely immaculate, fantastic aeroplane.
Right, viewers, if I look at my clock, it tells me we are 23 minutes past 9. It's been 3.5 hours, and we are just a few minutes until kickoff. And nothing weird apart from dark. Nothing's gone weird so far. Correction, F-35 has already gone mental. Yes.
If you wanted to practice your refueling without punching your takes, you can always go to the Grim Reaper Stoneburner server.
They're getting up
And
speed.
you know,
Yeah, sure, go ahead, Simba.
if the viewers click the like button, hit show me more, and donate to your Patreon, you might be motivated to yell at Dark to go practice on the Stoneburner server.
Yeah, every time you donate, a Dark gets a bollocking.
F-35 is splitting now.
They certainly have. Well, that looks kind of impressive, guys. Right, we just carry
missile
on.
trails away.
Missile trails away. Oh, here goes the SAMs.
Oh, the SAMs are on them.
Hopefully not out on us. Right, it's going to get laggy for a bit, so just make sure your autopilot's on, guys. All right.
I'll spread out.
10 SAMs out. 48 harms sent. 13 SAMs out. Now, a lot of these are going to get taken down, viewers, but I'm sure they won't kill 48 of them. 21 SAMs out. Argham's getting shot down.
Yep, mud showing up.
I think the jig's up. I can turn my radar on.
Yes, you can. The jig is 100% up at this point. 30 SAMs out. Oh, come on, lag, come on, lag, come on, lag, come on, lag. Ah! Come on, go, 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 go. More, more, more! Get through, get through! Yes, one side down! Ha ha ha! 2 sides down! SpaghettiOs! Alright, guys. Climb to altitude if you want.
I think I will go safe at altitude.
Well done, F-35s. You've allowed us access to this wonderful island.
If only they wanted to help and stay do some dogfighting, but oh well.
Yeah, it'd be nice, wouldn't it? We're like a challenge horse.
I'm gonna go east of the island F-16s and do some cap up there.
Checking the overview. That is the... Oh, huh. Whoa. Well, the Iranian Air Force is here. Matrix, you carry on mission. Simba, you might want to finish off the 2 S-400 sites with 1 bomb per site just to make sure those units are destroyed because they're so expensive. It'll be a real kick on the nuts.
RWR.
Roger.
You want to go for them, Dark?
F-16s, I
But
would
if I
just...
turn hot on them, I'll be in the SA-10 pretty
Yeah, I would
quickly.
suggest waiting over Kharg Island until they're, you know, near you and then go for them.
Cannonball, then, are you going to look to the east for the F-14s if they come?
I can do either one. So you guys have the MiG-29s. I'll wait for the 14s.
I think we probably all want to offset to the right of the island a little bit.
Alright, rolling in on the right side.
The back units, the rear units, the expensive ones. Pauser. Look, Pauser. Matrix, it looks like those big drums are not blow-upable in DCS. So go for the small ones. I didn't realise that would be a thing. Simon, there's another S-400 to destroy.
Yep, I see it.
Yeah, that's $0.6 billion worth of SAM system destroyed there. Ow.
Never got a distance on the 29, so I'm going to turn back towards them again.
I will in a minute.
I'm getting more RWRs from 29s. There may be more than 2.
Distance, MiG-29s are 50 miles, F-14s are 90 miles, so...
Rolling in.
Yes, sir.
Closest 29 is 40 miles, Angels 27.
Yeah, I see them on your data link.
Your lovely expensive crude oil all belong to us.
I see a second group at about 60 now.
I see them on my HSD, thanks. Cannonball, I see you turning actually towards them. Do you want to take them?
Yeah, because I'm stalling for the next flight of, or the first flight of F-14s.
I'll take a shot on the first 29 and then I'm going to go cold. Okay, Fox 3, 22 miles.
Ooh.
Angels 30,
29.
Rolling in.
Sure.
Okay, missile active. Coming back towards you.
Problem is, those MiGs are very fast. They can outrun AMRAAMs quite easily, which I think is what's happening here.
Okay, I've got the second one locked at Angels 24, waiting for a better kill.
Right up the prop bot, sir. Oh, we outran it. Son of a bee.
Spike 14, or I should say Nails 14.
Oof. Island is burning.
Alright.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, fire closer than 20 miles.
Slightly worried now.
Yeah, 20 miles, Fox 3 on that one at Angels 28, going offensive left.
Let me know when it's active, I'll turn hot.
10 seconds.
How many bombs have we got?
He's not looking at me anymore.
I don't have the packs
Yeah,
pulled
I
up.
was going to say, surely I should know.
He's cranking to my right, and it's active.
Cannonball Fox 3 on 14, going defensive. There's a missile out on me.
Uh-oh.
Dark, I don't see the one that you fired at. I may go help the F-14s here.
There's one off your nose at your 1130. Angels like 0, 8, somewhere in there.
At your leisure.
Low.
I was going to try and help the F-14s out here because they're making Cannonball defensive.
Okay, yeah, just know there's one low altitude MiG pretty close to you.
Oh, I've got a missile on me now from the Phoenixes.
Go on, little AMRAAM. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he?
Yep, you've got a 29 on your 9 o'clock that I'm about to fire on.
Okay, go for
Fox
it.
3, 11, 10 miles. Got a missile on me.
Nope, I'm going to have to go to cold here. This Phoenix is getting too close.
Ooh, it's getting messy. How many
That's
more?
one of you guys, isn't it?
Cannonball ray gun.
Yep.
It's an F-15 getting spiked by me.
5 more missiles.
Got an airplane over Siri. Is there a MiG-29 over Siri?
No.
No, there's not.
Buddy Spike. Now we're clean.
There's a very angry Tomcat coming now. Someone needs to deal with him. Go.
Angels 10, directly towards that SA-10.
Yeah, we got this cloud on us.
So Phoenix has just been shot at us with a stupid Tomcat. Ditch that sucker. He snuck in. Bird emerged. An FLT.
Yep, I see him.
That time I didn't give you any aim 9s. You know that time? I thought, what were the chances you'd let him get close to you?
Fox 3.
Alright.
Splashed him.
Bomb, carry on the bombing.
Yeah, we've got 229s at 15 miles on the deck. You want to fire first?
Another F-14 missile on me. Going cold.
Turn back towards them.
Man, they are insatiable.
Okay, Angels 3, MiG-29, Fox 3.
Yeah, these Phoenixes are keeping me at bay here.
Yeah, it's a problem. A real problem.
Splash 1, MiG-29. I've got a second one close. Fox 3.
Falling dark, falling dark. Yes. Well defended.
Merge with them.
Oh dear. Yes, you are.
Make yourself
He's
one more
firing at
left.
someone. He's firing at someone on the base.
Someone over the island's getting fired on by long range Phoenix. Just am memory, please. Phoenix is out in the F-15s.
Yep,
Fox
it's
3.
on us.
Right, get
Second
out.
group of 29s is now at 10 miles from me. Got one of them locked up.
Coming at Mark 2, they're impossible. Bloody stop.
Fox 3, Angels 9.
Flash.
Right, Matrix, Simba, immediate evasion of missiles which are coming in. Slightly wiggling.
Roger, regressing Winchester.
Oh, right, off you go then. Well done. That's it. 12 buildings destroyed by Matrix. So far.
How many more bombs have you guys got?
Me and Simba have got 4 more Simba, and we're free to head back in. Oh, lots more coming. Dark's just taken pretty much half of the Air Force on himself.
Oh, I've got one up top, one up high. Fox 3.
For your last missile.
Cannonball, if you can turn north and help us engage.
Yeah.
Oh, God, so
My
to get
radar
planes.
is...
RF norm, quiet.
Simba, there's a big stick coming for us. You have to go basic.
Oh yeah, they're coming after you again. I see 2 F-14s.
Why are those picking on us?
Missiles are going overhead. They don't like what you're doing over there, Cap.
I don't do they? Don't like the F-15s.
I can try and get fired on. Wild Weasel for you. I've got
Yes.
a missile now from a 14.
Yeah, they're starting to overwhelm us now.
Yeah, we're gonna need you guys' help.
Oh, that got me.
Shit. We're out of defense. How are you? We're gonna have to run. I think we have to run.
You guys have missiles?
We do. Simba, do you want to go to air-to-air or run?
Oh, I'm not going to leave a good fight.
All right, let's go.
We can win this fight. Let's go.
Invasion Matrix.
It's 20, 21, 25 inbound.
I got one off and now I'm dead.
Closest target to you, Cannonball, is 23 miles.
Yeah, I got a missile on me according to my RWR.
They're so fast, viewers. We needed more men. We needed more men.
Where are those dual racks for the 16?
Shit, we are all swamped by missiles, by many, many missiles.
Fox 3.
Oh yeah, you put him defensive.
Flash 14.
Oh, splash.
Nice.
Keep that turn. Keep that turn, Cannonball.
Two more.
All right, you've kinetically defeated missile.
Ray gun.
Off your nose is dark. Simba, closest F-14. He's now going cold. He's going home, it looks like, maybe. He's 073 for 23, Angels 14 cold. Cannonball, nearest closest target to you actually, is 090 for 7 miles, Angels 13 hot.
Fox 3, Angels 14.
Yes, son.
Cannonball ray gun.
Left.
Ray gun.
Yep, that's friendly. Continue that left pull or continue a hard right pull. 100 for 4, Angels 12. He's cold.
Missiles active, full cold.
On your nose, Cannonball. Angels 2, he's going to the deck. Turning hot on you now. Nope, he's going around.
Come on, run me.
Cannonball, that's the merge. That's the merge at echo altitude.
Son of a bitch.
Simba, next threat looks like he's hot. Closest to you, 085 for 28 Angels.
Cannonball Fox 3 and
Turning hot.
Okay, are you high or low, Cannonball?
He's
You
higher
lower
than him.
Simba Fox 3.
No, he's higher than him.
3 miles.
Who's higher than who?
Cannonball's the higher one.
Oh, it is.
Cannonball, if you can get the one that's coming in at Angels 10 close, I'll be on this guy in just a second.
Yeah, that's
Gun skill. You're good to get the other one.
heading.
Next target is 0808, 600 feet.
Oh, nice.
Right.
Right, this one looks better. Bash.
Cannonball. Simba, do you want the good news or the bad news?
Yes.
I do. I already know where the missile is. It's chasing me.
Yes, you do.
My
That's
twos
not
is
the good or
going me.
bad news.
1v1. We've got one Iranian Air Force left and us one left. Have we got any missiles left, Simba?
Should have 2.
Right. Okay. Hostiles somewhere near Kharg Island. Low.
Got him.
Nice. Shoot his face.
Fox 3.
That was a hard fight, guys. That was a hard fight. Missile is too fast to dodge. Simba, back towards Kharg Island to release our next 2 bombs before the rest of the Air Force comes and we're going to chop out of it.
The bad part was I had enough fuel to make it back to the tanker, too.
Suck it down, baby. Yes, sir.
Ooh, 2 for 1
2 for
special.
1 special. 2 for 1 special, best special, yeah? I'm very big in Japan, guys.
You guys are doing the exact opposite of me. Never punching the tanks. Just
Well, I got a dude in the back seat that, that's kind of his job.
I'm a dude.
They've also got a long way home.
Not because I'm not bloody staying on. Simba can fly home on his own if he wants. I'm going back to bed, guys.
Last one away.
Well done. Head towards the tanker.
liar.
All right.
You actually have one more bomb.
We've got one more
Yeah.
bomb.
You have one more, Simba.
One more bomb. Boom. All right. Head south. 2 for 1 special. 2 for 1 special. All right, viewers. That is what is left of the Kharg Island oil facility. Not much, and plus, in real life, you'd only need to blow one up, and the fire would be unstoppable. It would take the whole facility down, which is like 2 miles in size. By the way, it's absolutely enormous, and that would have an incalculable effect of damage on Iran if that was taken down. So well done. We had to pay for it. We lost 3 F-16s, 1 F-15. The Iranian Air Force were absolutely savage. 6 F-14s just charged us, 6 MiGs just charged us. The boys did well to take 12 down, to be honest. We're not flying back because I need to go to bed, but could we make it back? Yeah, £10,000. We can easily make it back to the tanker. Simba will refuel again, and that's it. Just cruise home. Super pretty. Well, that's it. That's our rendition of how Kharg Island would be taken down. That's not how they would do it in real life. They would use F-35s only, obviously, but that's what we want to do.
I was just wondering about the use of JDAMs in this area, if they would be more effective as a quick one pass and get out.
Really good idea. I don't know why I didn't do that, actually.
Yeah, the F-35s would have taken them and just done it. But, I mean, if you're using dumb bombs, 12, you wouldn't plan on doing 1 per tank. You'd just do 1 pass, scribble the ball off down a line of tanks, and that would be more than enough.
Yeah, we probably should have done that. In fact, we probably wouldn't have any of us killed if we'd done that. But you know what? Since whenever we'd ever done anything the easy way, I had a good fight anyway. Alright, I hope you enjoyed that, and bye-bye.